Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Back the Log Off. I'm Professor Icepick, and tonight we'll be continuing on with the final chapter of The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. There we go. Oh, I never logged that in. Well, let's do that first. Oops. Current rank is Junior Bracer, 2nd class. Congratulations on an assignment well done. If you finish any other posted tasks, please be sure to come back and let us know. That's weird. Oh, whoops. Hate it when that happens. Nope, still on issue 8. I'm never going to get used to that. Today I'm going to cheer for that Bracer team from Grancel. I keep betting on losers, but today will be different. I can feel it. Oh, you poor sap. The finals continue today. I wonder who will make it. Yeah, this is all that Duke's fault, I hear. But aren't those Sky Bandit guys just the creepiest? No matter who's fighting whom, both matches today are sure to be must-sees. Have I died and gone to Gladiator Heaven? Zin, it's time for round 2. When you're ready, please proceed to the entrance gate. Master Zin, welcome to the Grand Arena. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you made all the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? Bring it on! Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Fight well! If you win today, you'll be in tomorrow's championship match. Just do what you're gonna do and do it well, and good things will come of it. Zin's team, please wait in the blue team room, on the right side of the hall. Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Dorothy.
Short time no see. Seeing as how we only just saw each other in Zeiss.
Yeah, I know. I never dreamed we'd meet again in this life. I mean, since you got in so much trouble after you boarded that factory ship.
So much trouble? Well, this bears investigation.
Whoa, wait. Dorothy, can we maybe save that conversation for later? Huh? Anyway, I was going to say, your friends here look kind of familiar.
I seem to recall encountering you once in the city of Bose.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, my uniquely charming lady. We passed by each other near the hot spring.
Oh, I remember now. It's the drink and run guy and the bear in Eastern clothing. So Estelle, are you and Joshua fighting alongside these two in the competition? Yep, that's right. We're on Zin's team. The bear in Eastern clothing, as you put it. So what about you? Are you covering the event for the newspaper? Well, until yesterday I was working on another story. Niall told me this morning that I should check out the martial arts competition to see you guys. You're as strong as he said you were. This is gonna make for some great pictures. I hope so. Oh yeah, isn't Niall with you? Nah, I guess he had something important to check up on. I think he was up all night, wrestling with a bunch of papers or something. He told me today that he was going to talk to an old acquaintance. I see. Oh, and he wanted me to pass a message on to you. He wants you to come by the editorial department this evening. Whatever it is, he made it sound serious. Okay. We'll go after today's matches.
Ah, serious conversation, my old nemesis. Well, don't let it get you down. Purr, meow.
Oh, would you stop? It doesn't even have anything to do with you.
How very cruel, Estelle. And after our passions burned so strongly together just yesterday, am I merely refuse to be discarded when circumstance affords me no immediate use?
Would you please stop talking like that? Wow, Estelle, I had no idea. Isn't he a little old for you, though? He's talking about the tournament, but you're better off just ignoring everything he says either way. I'm going to go ahead and find a good seat so I can get the best shots. I'll be rooting for you guys. Good luck.
I don't know why I gave her like a terrible Harley Quinn voice, but it was one of my best ideas yet. She's quite the unique sort of girl, isn't she?
Between her and Olivier, I just get so drained.
That just means we're relieving your stress before the match.
She is a pretty skilled photographer, at least. Most of the photographs that have been published in the Liberal News lately were taken by her.
Impressive. In that case, we'll have to make sure that our fight is one worth taking pictures. In that case, we'll have to make sure that our fight is one worth taking pictures of.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know who we're facing, but we need to get psyched. Psyched! Psyched!
I don't know what that was about. I think they'd send us to the other side, but I guess that means they don't have to make as many rooms.
They're late. The match is due to start soon, so where's the other team? It is kind of strange. Maybe something's holding them up, or...
Come on, get a move on.
We're moving. Quit rushing us, all right? Why did things have to turn out like this? Come on, bro. Don't be getting all sad on us. We need to keep our spirits up in case we end up fighting them today.
Oh, wait, they're the final round? Buh?
You? So it was your team.
I should have known they wouldn't show up in a timely fashion.
Guess we won't be fighting you lot today after all. Looks like you got lucky this time. I've been hoping we'd get matched up with you so we could give the she-men there a lesson. Oh, you did not.
Hey, no idle chatter. Or did you forget that it's only by His Grace's generosity that you're even in this competition?
Come now, soldier. You don't need to worry about us. Have we not been well behaved so far?
And I just hope you decide to keep that up until you go back to jail. Don't even talk to them. You don't make any trouble, and we won't make any trouble for you.
I don't think there'll be a problem. They want to clobber us tomorrow, after all.
I think you know this, but there's a full company of soldiers here on security detail. Don't even start imagining that you have any chance of escaping.
We know that already. We're not idiots. You guys are a real eyesore, so why don't you just go already?
You little... Don't let this kid provoke you. Just don't try any funny business.
Hey, what's going on? How'd you guys wind up in the martial arts competition? Is it really because Duke Dunan allowed it? Yeah, seems that way. He supposedly called for us specifically to participate. The better we do, the lighter our sentence gets. You've got to be kidding me.
That's a little strange for a constitutional monarchy. Ha ha ha, it seems the Duke is a mischievous sort. Well, you won't see us complaining. I'd rather work off my sentence and spend it in prison. But then, that's not the only reason.
What's that supposed to mean? Ah, shut it. It ain't any of your business anyhow. It matters to us.
So, if you're not here to fight us, are you... Then are you here to take on the special ops soldiers?
What? How?
Damn straight. Got it. Damn straight we are. They were supposed to be our allies, and they screwed us over. They used us to help expand the intelligence division's influence, then tossed us aside.
We're idiots, plain and simple. We got double-crossed. And that really sucks. Yeah, I suppose so. Come to think of it, I even feel kind of bad for you guys. Listen, we don't want your damn pity. You owe us, and don't you forget it. Huh? What do you mean by that?
Don't you remember the last time we met? It'd be a bad thing if you know who found out that you snuck into Leiston Fortress, right?
Oh.
We don't like those jerks too much either, so we didn't say anything about yous. Ha ha ha! You ought to thank us. Indeed. Thank you for keeping it to yourselves.
This certainly sounds interesting. I'd love to hear more.
You hush. It was nothing.
Whoops. I hate to interrupt, but I think we're starting shortly. We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the second day of the martial arts competition. Let's start up by announcing the fight card for the 5th match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvard Republic, captained by martial arts master Zin. Northside Red Team from the Bracer Guild, Grancel Branch, Kurt's team.
Here we go. We're gonna actually be fighting against Karna's crew.
This won't be easy. We need to make sure that we don't get in Sin's way.
No need to be so cautious. Your assistance will be just as good as any full-fledged bracers. All we need to do is focus on winning.
Right.
We'll do our best.
Let's be off to glory.
Hey guys, so you made it. Hiya, rookies. Hi, you two.
We gave as good as we got. Zin the Immovable. I always wanted to go up against you at least once. What do you say we see if my sword can match up to your skill?
Haha, fine by me. But just to warn you, I'm not big on pulling my punches. I was hoping to fight in the final round. I guess we'll see who fate favors today. On one hand, you have an advanced group of veteran bracers. And on the other, a talented group with novice bracers and one genius performing musician. I imagine even Idios herself might have difficulty at guessing the outcome. We now begin the 5th match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams, go to your starting places. I honestly thought we were going to be fighting the pirates this time, but I guess not. Take your positions. Begin! I guess a rematch would have been kind of boring, so... Oh, he blind... Oh, okay.
Show you the truth.
That's one down.
You're finished.
God.
By my art, not as you appear.
Wait, did he just bonk me out of an art? What the fuck? Oh.
By my art, calming as ocean waves. By my art, calming as ocean waves. Let me show you the true essence. Take that. By my art, fall again as windswept snow.
God. Wait, he could just like resurrect everyone? What the hell? Getting kind of annoyed here. Man. Take out both of their healers and they're doomed. Yes! Okay, we got it.
Take that.
And finish him off. Got him! That was easy enough.
We rule.
Woo! KO! Winner is Zin's team.
Gah, nicely done. I never thought that Zin the Immovable was really that capable. You guys were no slouches yourselves. I don't think I'd have won if not for the others backing me up.
Did we win? Did we win?
Yeah, not sure how though.
Oh, don't be so modest. You may have had Zin with you, but you each pulled your own weight. Phew, I thought fighting Shara's students was going to be tough, but I had no idea that black-haired kid would be such a tough cookie.
And I was thinking that this girl was going to put me to sleep.
Perhaps later we can discuss each other's strengths over a glass of wine.
Oh, give it a rest.
Well, well, not bad at all. No kidding, that was a pretty exciting match.
I suppose it wasn't too bad. Why, thank you. So, what's the deal? Why are you guys congratulating us? Got a fever or something? Well, we're not congratulating you, you little punk. It's just that it would be annoying to lose so easily to the group that drove us up a wall. You've got a snappy comeback for everything, don't you?
Come on, Estelle. Thank you very much. I know a lot's happened between us, and still you cheered us on. We appreciate it.
What? I'm trying to tell you that we're not cheering you on.
Next up is the 6th match. Southside Blue Team, the Sky Bandits, aka the Capua family, captained by Don Capua. Northside Red Team, from the Royal Army Intelligence Division, captained by 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence.
All right, it's finally time.
Time to teach those sneaky assholes a lesson. Maybe this is how it was destined to play out. Our fingers are crossed for you. Good luck.
Watch out for their commanding officer. Keep him pinned down and you'll have a fighting chance.
Okay. Shut up. It's none of your business anyway.
Yo, little Mr. Masked Avenger. I've been waiting for a chance to pay back what I owe you.
Yeah, we really ought to thank the Duke for this chance.
What's so damn funny?
You're orphans of the Capua family, one of Erebonia's ruined noble families. You lost your territory to a corrupt merchant and only survived by taking to air piracy. I was just thinking about what a touching story that is.
What the hell? How do you know about that?
Did you forget that we're part of the Intelligence Division? You'd be better off abandoning your little quest for revenge and just serving your time quietly. It does seem that you're trying to go straight at least.
You... what?
You sure do love to run your mouth, don't you? Time for you to taste a few orbital-powered bullets.
We now begin the 6th match of the No-Holds-Barred tournament. Both teams, go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! Oh, this is going to be a bloodbath, isn't it? Ooh. Wonder if these were all like predetermined or not. Oh, and that down goes. And down they go. KO! Winner is Lawrence's team.
Aw, man, they lost.
They were doing pretty well at first. It all fell apart when that fellow in red started in on them, though. Definitely not an opponent to be trifled with. I don't think he was even trying as hard as he could. I can't get a decent read on his real strength.
Please tell me you're joking.
No, I think it's the truth. That last technique just didn't feel like it was even all that focused. You still got plenty we haven't seen yet.
That's just crazy.
Ugh. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Don't try to cheer us up, please. We got slaughtered out there. Damn it, if my support tactics weren't so worthless.
It wasn't your fault. I'm the one who wasted all that time and... I'm the one who wasted all that energy on attacks that didn't do anything. Well, hey, sometimes it comes down to more than just who's stronger. We're gonna get him back for you when we fight him tomorrow.
What? You make it sound so simple. I'm not fond of promising what I'm not sure I can deliver.
A battle has to be won in the mind before it can be won in the flesh. What a fine saying. 'Tis as if you and Estelle speak with the same mind, but you, sir, with a more golden tongue.
Looks like we're finally done. All right, no hanging about. Back to the docks with you. You've got to be kidding.
We just got done fighting. Can't you give us a few minutes to rest?
You know, for hardened criminals, you sure act like spoiled brats. Come on, now get moving. Bah, I'm so worn out.
Hey, brace it, jerks. What? We aren't gonna be here tomorrow. But you damn well better win. If you let those assholes beat you, then you're gonna have hell to pay. Huh? Of course we're gonna win. Who do you think you're talking to here?
We'll win. I swear it. Are you done? Enough stalling. Let's see, 40,000 Mira cash prize.
I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Tomorrow's the final match.
We're really going to have to keep our spirits up because that's going to be one tough match. So I propose that we go to the bar and let it all hang out, so to speak. I like the way you think, good sir. I should like to join you.
So, this is adult logic.
We got some stuff we have to do. So not tonight for us, I think. No problem. See you later, then. We'll meet up with you tomorrow morning out front. Good night, my sweethearts.
Now, let's see. I bet Niall's waiting for us, so why don't we go to the Liberal News Service and see what he has to say?
Yeah, hopefully he's managed to learn something useful about those Intelligence Division members.
I want to get good seats for my wife and I, so I'm camping out at the front of the line. I'm such a love-struck son of a gun. I don't think there were too many people cheering for that team of Sky Bandits. Plenty of people cheering against them, though, judging by the din when they lost. Have to admit, though, they put up a heck of a fight. Here's hoping they rethink their lives a bit, because they could really go places.
We've got to really keep a close eye on the city to ensure there are no further terrorist incidents. Aw, man, the team I was cheering for lost again. That must be cursed or something. There sure are a lot of soldiers walking the streets. Did something happen?
Isn't Phoebe just awful? I guess I'm not one to talk, though, as I feel the same way about that black-haired boy. That boy seriously looks like he needs some of Mama's love. Why does everyone want to fuck Joshua? Isn't that black-haired boy out there amazing? He's cute, but he has this cool composure about him, too, you know? I just want to hug him tight. Why does everyone... The thirst is real. Like I said, if I were... Wow, I didn't think we'd see a Dark Horse entry make it all the way to the championship. I can hardly believe my eyes.
Oh, hey-o.
Well, let's learn this recipe then, shall we? Whoa. Let's see, how far am I from being complete? I think I've only got 2 more recipes left. Yep. Okay, mixed cocktail is clearly the best one I've got. Specialty eggnog ain't bad. Neither is that, actually. Actually, I want to check out that department store first. Mom sure gets tired quick. She's so lazy. The second orbally powered clock, made in 1163 of the Septian calendar by Zycian manufacturers. Have I just, like, not ever been here before? Oh, hey. Hey, guys! I got some of the best shots of you in that last match. You'll see them in the tournament special edition, coming soon to a newsstand near you. Don't miss it! And nope, still nothing. I'm gonna cheer for Bigfoot Man. Mommy's going to cheer for the man in the red mask. Bigfoot Man? Is she talking about Sin?
It'd break his heart if someone called him that to his face.
Well, hello, new recruits. I've got to say you put up one great fight. You really deserve that win today. Let's try it again sometime and see if your luck holds. The clash of two tirelessly honed fighting styles is such a spectacle. You can almost feel the two fighters' pent-up energy swelling forth and bursting all over one another.
This lady is horny. Why is everyone so horny in this game? So, what should I make for dinner tonight? Gotta stock up, don't you know?
Kitty's Guide to Savoring Delicious Tea, rule number 4. Measure your tea. It varies based on the leaves you're using, but a general rule of thumb is that 1 cup gets 1 teaspoon. If you have too many leaves, the tea is bitter. And if there are too few, it's bland city. If you use a large number of leaves over too short a time, you'll end up with the flavor suppressed by all the bitterness.
Good to know. I don't really drink tea.
Where to go today?
When are they gonna hunt down and arrest these terrorists? I mean, that attack on the central factory was horrible. After the birthday celebration, the manager suggested we take a trip to Bose for store research. I'd love to go, personally, and see the infamous Bose market with my own 2 eyes. Usually she'll just spout out trendy marketing plays, but this time I think she may be onto something. Your boss is an idiot.
I went to all the trouble of coming out here to search for a job, too. Every place I go around here, they're all caught up in the festival, and no one's even thinking about hiring. Maybe it's a sign from above telling me not to work.
Hear, hear, pal. Anton's starting up his old habits again, man. He says he's looking for work, but what he's actually looking for is himself. Come to think of it, First Lieutenant Schwartz was always a very devout member of the church. I saw her there numerous times during Mass. Let's go see the landing port and see if we can say goodbye to... We'll see if we can go say goodbye.
Patrols from Royal Army personnel seem more common around here of late. Combine that ominous sight with all the recent incidents, and I'm sure you can understand why
Everything makes me very uneasy now.
I heard lots of juicy tidbits about the Arsail from Peyton. Isn't it an amazing ship? It's still supposedly unfinished. If the army weren't around, I'd gladly give you the grand tour of it. Sorry, I know I shouldn't dump this on you, but I needed to say it to somebody. I want to keep running tests on the Arsail, so I hope all this muckety-muck gets wrapped up ASAP. I'm truly in awe of every one of the engineers who worked on making the Arsail. It's simply amazing. I'd love to work on a project that big one day. Oh, I honestly thought we were going to be able to, like, say goodbye to them or something. Oh, wait. That's... We're going to start stepping up our city patrol starting today. We're going to smug those Royal Guardsmen refugees out of their hidey holes one way or another. Starting to feel like the English dialogue started to get, like... just suddenly getting a little phoned in at this point. I want to get some shopping done at Adele's, and then get the heck out of here. I don't like to be a wet blanket during such a festive time, but I have my orders, and I intend to follow them. Civilian cooperation is greatly appreciated. Colonel Richard is a highly respected officer. He's a true patriot of the Kingdom of Liberal.
You see anyone suspicious, you let me know right away, alright? If you truly love fishing and have even a modicum of skill, we will welcome you. Today's applicants have skill, no doubt, but they lack a true, burning passion for this holiest of pastimes. What's become of the world that fishing should be relegated as a mere weekend hobby? Oh, and he's right. Fishing in video games is incredibly fun. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, no, still nothing there. Talk. Estelle, Joshua, I offer my congratulations. Estelle, Joshua, I offer my congratulations on advancing to the championship bout. It is a shame to hear of Kurt's loss, but I hear it was a very good match.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. I wouldn't go patting us on the back just yet, though. We weren't better than Kurt. Not by a cell.
True, we just got lucky. We had Zin along with Olivier's guns and magic to cover for our mistakes. They're the only reason we've made it as far as we have. You two are very humble. A rare quality these days. By the way, have you learned any more information?
Well, we talked to a reporter from the Liberal News into collecting some intel on our behalf, or behalves? On my behalf and his for us. We were just about to check in with him and see what he found out.
The Liberal News. You have friends in relatively high places, it would seem. I look forward to your report. He's going to be a traitor. I just know it already.
Tomorrow's the big match. Don't go out there and embarrass the Bracers now, you hear? Not that I think you guys will, of course.
Hey, everybody. We lost, but we lost in a good fight. No regrets. Now go win the championship, guys.
Well, I want to see if, like, Kurt is sulking in his tent, like Achilles. Kurt is sulking in his tent, just like Achilles. Okay, so let's see here now.
That's the exit, Estelle. Now supposed to be at the news service building in the West Block.
Okay, my mistake.
What's your business here? We've been ordered to keep a strict eye on the employees here. Lots of my editors and writers always get sick near deadline. It's an unfortunate cocktail of stress, insomnia, and poor diet if you ask me. Or they're just playing hooky. The results are still the same either way.
It seems like the Royal Army has been around constantly. My company's not to blame for their heightened alert, I hope. Your company? You're just a receptionist. Hey, Niall!
Pardon us. Hey, you're here. Amazing. Dorothy actually got the message to you guys and didn't screw it up. Will miracles never cease? So, I hear you won your match today. Dorothy was in an absurdly cheerful mood when she got back from it.
Cool.
Niall, about what we discussed earlier. Straight to business, I see. Take a look. Got some background on those big shots.
Niall held out a black file folder.
Is that from the Royal Army?
Yeah, nothing super secret, but I was able to get out some documents. Let's just say they're on loan from some of my army contacts. But keep that under your hat, okay? Absolutely.
Well, let's go ahead and read it here.
Estelle and Joshua opened the black folder. Colonel Richard. Colonel Alan Richard. Born 1168 in the Rouen region of Liberal. Graduated head of his class from the military academy, later assigned to the mobile task force led by Cassius Bright. 1192, recognized for distinguished service under Cassius Bright in the 100 Days War. Appointed to staff of the Military Operations Office after Colonel Bright's retirement. 1201, suggested formation of Intelligence Division. Queen Alicia approves the request and appoints him as the first commander of the new branch.
Wow, pretty impressive. Well, he is the man in charge.
He always seemed to be pretty sharp. It looks like Major Sid was right about him serving under Dad 10 years ago.
So Dad really was a colonel. Wonder why he retired. I mean, he had respect and fame and all that.
Captain Canon Amalthea, born 1175 in Libral's city, in Libral's capital city of Grancel. Her excellent grades at the military academy earned her a place on the staff of the military operations office shortly after graduation. 1201, reassigned to the newly formed intelligence division on Colonel Richard's recommendation. Later appointed as Colonel Richard's aide-de-camp, assisting directly with military operational command.
Excellent grades again. Looks like another intellectual big shot, looks like.
That appointment means that she's been working for Colonel Richard for a long time. No wonder she's so loyal to him.
Second Lieutenant Lawrence Belger, age and nationality unknown. A member of Jester who was invited by Colonel Richard to join the intelligence division. Previous activities unknown.
He's been in disguise all along. He's not even from Libral. And what's up with his old job as a mercenary being one big blank spot?
I don't know. Jaeger Corps are known as the best mercenaries in the business for good reason.
No kidding. So maybe the colonel was just looking for a really skilled fighter?
It's a possibility, and I think I've heard of this Jester somewhere before.
Thanks for this, Niall. At least we know a little more about who we're dealing with.
As long as it's useful. I've learned a few juicy tidbits while I was digging around too.
Juicy tidbits.
For example, First Lieutenant Julia Schwartz of the Royal Guardsmen, currently wanted for questioning, was in the academy the same year as Captain Amalthea.
Really now?
They never gave off the impression that they got along all that well. Maybe because they were academy rivals. Kanon's got the brains, and Julia's got the combat skills. Pretty big difference there.
Ah, I see. I'd imagine so. Looks like Julia's always been the super serious knightly type, huh?
Next up, and this has nothing to do with the military, mind you. You kids know about Princess Claudia, right?
Princess Claudia? Sounds familiar.
If memory serves, she was orphaned when the Crown Prince and his wife died. She's the granddaughter of Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Right. She's not well known, but she is the direct descendant of the Queen. From what I can dig up, she lives in the Royal Keep and pretty much stays there most of the time. And it seems like someone's been looking for prospective marriage candidates for her.
Huh. That's not super unusual for rich families, but still, just gross.
That's not the point. The issue here is, who is this someone? Haha, spot on, kid.
It could be.
Hey, not bad, kid. It is Colonel Richard who's been scouring foreign countries for a suitable candidate, looks like.
I knew it. But isn't that kind of weird? Why would he even be involved in setting up an arranged marriage?
Pretty interesting, ain't it? And now there's something I want from you two.
Huh?
You want us to win the tournament and get you some information at the dinner party, right? Is that about the long and short of it?
Oh, okay. You're not shy about asking for stuff, are you?
Hey, I got you information. This is called give and take, sweetheart. True, and it's been helpful.
Oh, all right. We'll let you know Oh, all right. We'll let you know if we find out anything.
That's what I like to hear. Though if all goes well today, I might not even need to rely on you two. Excuse me for a sec. Hello, not Liberal News. Oh, it's you. I've been waiting for you to call in. What? Starting now? Okay, got it. I'll meet you there.
What's going on?
Sorry to cut and run on you, but I've got to go meet someone. Sounds like you're in for a late night. The sun's going down as it is. Hey, I'm a night owl anyways.
Yeah, you and me both, Niall.
I'm only up during the daytime while the crazy chick is being trained. But hey, no biggie. You kids can just kick back and relax while I'm out.
Gotcha. Good luck with your work.
You too. Don't screw up tomorrow's match.
Well then, what should we do now?
I guess we should stop by the guild, then go back to the hotel. We ought to report in the info that Niall got for us.
Fine by me.
Whew.
Our editor is a real oddball. Both Niall and I get into it sometimes with him over matters of journalistic integrity, I guess. It's really hard to stay mad when he's always got that huge grin on his face.
My whole shop is falling apart. No one's been available to fix it due to the tournament. I try selling something, but it'd have to be displayed on the ground at this point. Seems my life revolves around trouble. Well, it's a good thing I got to him before his stand fell apart, huh? Estelle, Joshua, how did your meeting go with the reporter from the Liberal News? Did you get any valuable leads or information?
Well,
Joshua explained the details of Niall's findings to Elmon. So, Second Lieutenant Lawrence is part of a Jaeger Corps. Or more specifically, the Jaeger Corps known as Chester. First I've heard of that name, definitely. I'd best look it up.
do the Guild and Jaeger Corps ever work together?
Not at all. If anything, we consider one another to be business rivals. We make our business not to interfere in the matters of state, you see, whereas Jaegers largely revel in such matters. They're often employed in border disputes and have some quite opposing viewpoints with us regarding the safety of the common man.
They don't sound very nice. So I take it there's no chance of getting any information on this?
I wouldn't say no chance. With a bit of cloak and dagger, I might be able to find the information you seek. It would take several days to gather the necessary intel, however, so you wouldn't have it before the championship. Is that all right?
Championship schmampionship. This has nothing to do with the competition. So yeah, if you'd please.
Thank you, Elnon.
Also, regarding the Colonel's hunt for Princess Claudia's future husband, we've uncovered a few morsels of information which may have some connection.
Okay.
A member of the Imperial royal family will be arriving in Grancel during the Queen's birthday celebration. We don't know their name, but we do know this is the first time someone from the family has come to Liberal since the war 10 years ago. So this is fairly significant news.
I see. You're right that it does seem connected with talk of Princess Claudia's marriage.
I don't actually know a thing about the Imperial royal family. I mean, the only Imperial I've ever even met is Olivier.
The princess has just celebrated her 16th birthday. It seems much too early for her to be married. I suspect there may be politics at work here.
Whoa, 16? Geez, we're only 16 ourselves.
It is the appropriate age for a young lady to make her debut in high society. Unless we're reverted to a much more repressed time. Unless we've reverted to a more repressed time, it is much, much too soon for marriage.
Indeed, as I said, I suspect there is a political motive for this. Indeed, as I said, I suspect there's a political motive Indeed, as I said, I suspect there is a political motive to this push for wedlock. Nailed it that time. And finding that motive will no doubt prove to be a most valuable endeavor.
Gotcha. If we can earn that invite to the castle, we'd be able to investigate much more easily.
Then we need to secure a win in tomorrow's championship.
As dangerous as this may be, I've got something for you. Here. Received Grancel Sewer Key B.
What the heck is this to?
The sewers. We always keep a few on hand at the Capital Branch. Never know when they might come in handy. This one should open one of the access gates near the Grand Arena. There are some pretty strong monsters living down there, so I figured it might make for a suitable training ground.
Bring it! We could totally use the warm-up.
Thank you, Elnon.
I'm just doing my job. Make sure you don't head down there without some backup, though. If it's just the two of you, you're toast.
No problem there. We'll head on down with Zin and Olivier after we meet up with them tomorrow. Wow, it's late.
We should probably get back to the hotel.
Hey, you two!
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
We're on patrol. Nighttime patrols have been increased as part of the counter-terrorism measures. So it's best to avoid going out after 9 o'clock, if at all possible. You two should go on home.
Don't you think that's a little obnoxious? What if you need to go out after 9 o'clock?
It's the higher-ups who make the decisions, miss. Sorry to cause any trouble, but everyone has to abide by the rules. By the way, where is it that you two live?
We're staying at the hotel on the North Block. We'll be there for the duration of the martial arts competition.
Hold on a second. I could swear I've seen you two somewhere before. Hey! These kids are in the tournament! You know, now that you mention it.
Oh, were you guys in the audience?
Well, we were on security detail. That match today was pretty incredible. Tomorrow's the championship, no? We'll escort you to the hotel so you can rest up for your big fight.
Very well. We accept. We accept.
Thanks for escorting us?
We appreciate it.
You've got to be kidding. We're big fans of yours. We're all in the same army, but I don't know. Those special ops types just rub me the wrong way for some reason. No kidding. I just don't get what goes through their heads. Don't you think talking like this is a little disrespectful of Colonel Richard, though? Well, that's why we're putting so much faith in your participation. Good luck with tomorrow's match.
Thank you.
We'll do everything we can.
This is all kind of complicated, huh? I don't think those guys know a thing about the Colonel's plot.
They seem to think the intelligence division are just regular soldiers. Whatever info comes down the chain of command, they accept as the truth.
I'd hate to make enemies of them since they're rooting for us and all.
Regardless of anything else, it'd be wisest not to stir up trouble with the rank-and-file soldiers. What do you say we stay in our room tonight and just rest up?
Okay.
Quite a number of soldiers seem to be patrolling out there, and all our other guests who have gone out have invariably been led right back in. Oh hey, people.
Going out with a guy from the same block, huh? Doesn't breaking up suck? It does suck. So bad. I'd be so embarrassed.
Maybe I'll go to bed early so I can feel well rested for tomorrow's match. I need a nice warm soak to lift the weary from my bones.
The streets were really quiet tonight. With the championship tomorrow, I thought things be... With the championship tomorrow, I thought things would be more, you know, lively. Hey, newbies! I'm just about to go take a shower. I'm drenched in sweat, and I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, honestly, you know, I can relate to that, honestly. You should get some rest for tomorrow's match. Keeping yourselves fit and ready for anything is an important part of being a bracer. They're great!
Sometimes taking it easy is not so bad, you know? As long as my sweetie pie is here next to me.
I really wanted to spend a night on the town with my girlfriend. But wouldn't you know it, there's a new curfew that starts tonight! Jeez, you should have hung out with her last night then, huh, dumbass?
This sofa's so soft and comfy. What a hotel. I wish I'd come here with my husband. What a hotel. I wish I'd come with my husband. Huh? Did you just hear something?
Be on alert when we go inside, and be ready for a fight if things don't look right.
Huh?
I think we've got a trespasser. There might be explosives set, so be careful.
Well, wait, you're kidding, right?
I need you to do exactly as I tell you, no questions. If you'd rather stay out here, that's fine with me.
No way! I'm fine. Let's go inside.
All right.
Oh.
Looks like he got away. But that's strange. I don't get the sense that anyone's been in here. Nor does it feel like there are any traps set.
You can seriously tell that kind of thing?
Oh hey, a letter.
I guess this is all that was left behind.
What, a letter?
Joshua broke the seal on the letter.
Tonight, at the stroke of 10, come to the cathedral. Please, tell no one of this.
And that's it? Well, what cathedral? That huge church? And what cathedral? That huge church? And what cathedral? That huge church over in the West Block? It's already almost 10 o'clock now. Well, it sure sounds suspicious, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. What do you think? Should we go for it?
Absolutely not!
What was that for?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Look, didn't those soldiers just say they were going to reinforce tonight's patrols? You can bet they'll be keeping a close watch on the West Block, too.
Oh, right. Still, I hate to just pretend we never got it.
I'll go by myself then.
Huh?
It's easier for one person to stay hidden than two. I shouldn't have any real trouble getting to the cathedral unnoticed. Listen, if all I'm doing is scoping out the situation, I can handle it on my own. I just need you to stay here.
Hey! Huh? I'm no less of a bracer than you are. I can handle myself and I won't slow you down. Your silver tongue's not going to work on me this time.
Estelle, that's not what I meant.
I know it's not what... I know it's not that you don't trust me. I can tell you're worried about me. Or more, that you're worried for me. What are you not telling me?
How can you tell that I'm keeping something from you?
I'm closer to you than just about anyone, Joshua. There's nothing you can keep from me. Not for very long, anyway.
I'm impressed.
Huh?
All right, if you want to come with me, I won't try to stop you. It's almost 10 now, though, so we have to hurry.
Oh, okay.
But I want you to promise me something. If anything goes wrong, you do exactly as I tell you. One wrong move could be fatal.
Okay, I promise. Let's get a move on then.
Okay, let's, this sounds like a point where I want to save the game. Quite a number of soldiers seem to be okay, yeah, alright, so...
Oh!
It looks like they're patrolling. If any of the soldiers spot us, we'll probably get led back to the hotel. We need to study their movements and take whatever chances we can to get past them undetected.
Okay.
Oh god, it's another stealth section, isn't it? Okay, so we want to go to the west block, which is, of course... Dun 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 dun.
Damn it!
Hey, who are you?
Crap!
Caught already?
Damn troublemakers. You need to stay indoors while we are trying to keep an eye out for terrorist activity.
Aw, man, back to square one. We'll just have to try it again.
That was educational, though. Some of the soldiers seem to have stationary posts, while others patrol on a fixed route. First things first, we need to keep our distance from the soldiers. Easy enough, but it may require us to go well out of our way.
Got it. So in other words, we can't take the direct route to the west.
Now, as for the ones who are actively patrolling, they can't see nearly as well at night, so as long as we don't approach them from the front, we should be able to get by them. The main thing will be to learn their patrol routes and stay out of their direct line of sight.
Okay, let's give this a shot then.
Okay. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum, bum 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 bum. Okay. East block. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Ooh. Like the History Museum. Huh, I never noticed that that was a thing before. Oh boy, okay, not there. Back away, not today, just go lead it. Oh, come on!
As for the patrolmen,
I can't see very... Okay, so fair enough then. Okay, so I want to get to... I want to go to the east block first. I guess to the south block from there? Oh, come on! Camera angles really don't help here. I think that's my main issue here, is that... We're just gonna save scum our way through. Okay, west block is over there. Okay, so... so I guess Joshua's invisible then. Okay, we're on the last leg of this journey. Let's see if I can make it without having to resort to any... Okay, so the cathedral is, of course. Made it. Woo! That time I didn't need any save states.
All right, we made it.
Stay focused, Estelle. I'll go in first. Stay close.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Estelle. I guess I misunderstood.
Huh?
Haha, you came after all. Oh, it's Ellen.
You.
Hey, aren't you the nun from before? The one who was attacked on the scenic route? Thank you for what you did back there. I assume you got my message? That letter was yours. But why would you do something so secretive like just to say thanks?
Ah, now I get it. It was her all along.
Huh? You're very observant, Joshua. Pardon me then. Allow me to get more comfortable. What?
Oh god, Julia survived, thank God.
Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, Commander of the Royal Guardsmen, at your service. It's been a long time, you two. I knew you'd come.
It's nice to see you again, Lieutenant. Last time was back in Rouen, right?
Yes, it was. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages. Hey, hold on a second. Why are you in that getup? And why'd you call us here? I'll answer your questions one at a time. First, the clothes. The Septian Church has long and deep ties with the royal family. Colonel Richard's little conspiracy has us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city. Oh, okay. The answer to your other question, why I called you here. If you win the final match tomorrow, you'll get invited. If you win that final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to that dinner party at the castle, right? What I need you to do is to get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. Huh? I realize that it's a selfish request, but since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for us to make contact. You're the only hope we have. Well then, this is kind of unexpected.
Actually, we're participating in the competition specifically in hopes of seeing the Queen anyway.
What?
Joshua explained the request that Professor Russell gave them during the Leiston Fortress incident.
Really now? Almighty Idios, thank you for your gift most sacred. In that case, I have only one favor to ask of you. When you speak to Her Majesty, heed her counsel. Of course! That was the plan from the get-go.
That non-involvement rule still applies, even in a situation like this. But we'll do everything we can.
I'm grateful. Please, take this with you.
Receive Julia's letter.
What's this? Give this to the head maid Hilda, and she'll know that you've spoken to me. Her Majesty is probably under very heavy guard by the Special Ops men, but you can trust Hilda. With her help, you may be able to speak with Her Majesty. Huh, she sounds like a heck of a lady.
Got it. We'll talk to her.
Thank you very much. Pathetic, isn't it? Eh? I was deceived, and thereby failed the one I was supposed to protect at all costs. And this happened not long after I swore that I would give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can't imagine how helpless I feel having to depend entirely on another's help. You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I hate to say this, but there is the chance that we'll lose tomorrow's match. I'm certain that you'll do just fine. That Calvardian martial artist is extremely skilled. And you are both the children of Colonel Cassius Bright. You mean you know our dad too? It's not without reason that he was the finest... It's not without reason that he was known as the finest swordsman in all the Royal Army. The Divine Blade at that. Before I retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he was a martial arts instructor at the military academy. If not for him, I would not be nearly as skilled as I am. I can't believe that! Dad's never used anything but a bow staff. I guess he must have given up the sword when he decided to become a bracer. His goal wasn't to kill his enemies. He wanted to improve himself and help those weaker than he. That's why he chose the bow staff as his weapon. Or so I imagine. Really? I didn't know that my use of a staff had that kind of significance.
I'm sure he hoped that you'd inherit that same kind of mindset. I think he'd be proud of you.
Joshua, Colonel Cassius trained both of you. I have all the faith in the world that you'll win tomorrow's match. Hearing you say that almost makes me think you're right.
We'll put everything we have into it.
Pardon us, this is the Grancel City Guard. Due to the terrorist attack, we will now be patrolling the main facilities. I apologize for the lateness of the hour, but do you mind if we have a look inside?
Crap. Quite all right. Thank you. Just a moment, please, and I'll open the door. There's another door at the back of the altar room. You can get outside from there. Okay.
Please be careful.
Phew. Well, we managed to avoid the patrol so far. Doesn't look like there are any others. It doesn't look like there are any soldiers this way.
Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. I guess the night patrols are finally done. Let's rest for a moment and then head back to the hotel.
Okay. So much is going on, it's starting to give me a headache.
Haha, I'll bet. I never would have imagined it to be Lieutenant Schwartz waiting for us at the cathedral.
Wait, so she wasn't who you were expecting to find there? Could it be you were thinking it'd be someone you'd known before?
Well,
Oh. Sorry, forget I said anything. Gotta remember the rules.
Estelle,
I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready to tell me. I try to be careful, but sometimes it just slips my mind.
Estelle, I think you've gotten a little stronger during our travels.
Huh?
It's overwhelming to think about all the people It's overwhelming to think about all the people around us, each and every one of them living his or her own life, all under the same sky, following their own trails. You could almost call them trails in the sky. And every person you meet has a personality and a history and a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes I just have to remind myself that no one acts without cause. Nothing happens without a reason, or a motive, or an excuse. It's only when I remember that I start to feel like I might be able to reclaim the parts of me I've lost.
Joshua?
I'm probably just fooling myself, tricking myself into accepting things I can't change, but even so, I'm grateful for having someone with me. The sky, Dad, but most of all, you.
Joshua?
So I promise, once this whole matter is settled, and if Dad comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past.
Really?
Really. With the stars as my witness.
Huh? Okay then, we have ourselves a deal.
Estelle?
All my gloom's gone fluttering away. Because once you've told me what you've got to tell me, then I'll tell you what I've got to tell you.
What? Oh, wait. Is this about that thing you've had on your mind?
Yep. Gonna have to psych myself up for it.
Psych yourself up? Is it really something so dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, I really don't mind hearing about it now.
Absolutely not. It's a delicate matter, and timing is crucial. Now, I guess the situation does feel kind of right, but still, no dice. Not yet.
I don't get you sometimes, Estelle. I swear, you seem like you're ready to take on anything now. All because we've got a big talk planned. It makes no sense.
Of course I'm ready. Ain't no way I'm letting those guys keep me from this talk. I'm gonna show those special ops types how a touch of girl power can ruin their whole day.
Ruin their... You really are your father's daughter.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You better not be comparing me to a middle-aged man.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow, I think we're going to do just fine tomorrow.
Yesterday was genuinely awful. I returned to the embassy overfull of spirit when those tiresome guards saw fit to stop and cast flaming, stinking disparagements at me. They've tightened security at night, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. Were you two okay?
Yes, we went to bed rather early, so we didn't have any problems.
And Elnon lent us something that might really give us an edge.
Estelle explained that Elnon had loaned them the spare key to the Grancel sewers.
Now that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got a real spark to him. He always seems to know what you need and when you need it.
So, what do you say we check out the sewers this morning?
The gate is just north of the arena.
Well, if it's for the banquet, we could muster up one more huzzah. Oh yeah, we are like running on all cylinders tonight. I'm really enjoying this.
Aha! I knew it! Okay.
Good morning. Today is the big day. Did you get a chance to go into the sewers yesterday? Egads, what a question. It sounds strange, I know, but it really is a fine place for you to brush up on your technique. Okay, we're going over to the east block. I want to check out this history museum, though, before we go. Where is it? Oh, hey. The ice cream girl. Let's see, where is that place? Nope. Damn it, I know I saw it yesterday on the east block. I know I saw it here because I remember passing by that ice cream shop. Ah, here we are, the history museum.
The final bout is today, right? I really wish I could go watch the fight.
Tetracyclic Tower Outer Wall Segment. Age Preceptian? This wall segment was cut and carried from a tetracyclic tower, a structure built shortly after the Great Collapse. Depicted upon it are a staff-wielding priest and a winged god-like being, typical of period frescoes. Scholars continue to examine the design for any connection to Idios. Ancient Lantern. Age Preceptian? A device built to hold fire. Most often found near towers and other ceremonial structures. May have religious significance. Floor tile. Age Preceptian? A piece of tiled floor from inside a ruined building. Broken stones fit together to create beautiful and intricate patterns. Stone pillar with relief. Found at the bottom of Lake Valeria. Adorned with reliefs similar to those found on the walls of the tetracyclic towers. Knight's equipment. Age Septian calendar 500. In an era defined by conflict, war became a way of life. And as a result, warriors came to wield great influence in society. This eventually led to them becoming a privileged social class of their own. The knights wielded armaments like these when they went out onto the battlefield, returning with more spoils and land, and gradually increasing their influence and power all the more. Septian calendar 1 through 500. The Dark Age of Rome. Immediately following the Great Collapse, the world was plunged into confusion, signaling the beginning of what came to be known as the Dark Ages. This era was defined by almost endless conflict between various powers and numerous nations, large and small, lasted for roughly 500 years. Pre-Septian calendar, the ancient civilization of Zamoria. Around 1,200 years ago, the advanced civilization of Zamoria was at its peak. Then suddenly and inexplicably, it disappeared. A great collapse occurred, destroying the Zamurian culture and plunging its people into a dark age of ruin. The items exhibited on the first floor are from the very beginning of this era. They aren't believed to be products of the ancient civilization itself, but nonetheless its influence is visible upon them, giving them immense academic worth. Professor Alba got a ticket from the director for the final match of the competition. Wish I were so lucky. Guess it doesn't matter. It's not like I have any time for that with my workload as it is. Man, why are all of the town themes in this game so catchy? Septian calendar, 500 to 1100, the Septian era. The first appearance of the Septian Church occurred around the year 500 and marked the end of the Dark Ages. The church, centered around the goddess of the sky, Idios,
espousing an ideology of human salvation, began to take an active role in society and rapidly permeated social consciousness. Eventually, the nobility and knight class could no longer ignore the church's power, and a new order was established with the church at the center. Ancient artifacts. Age unknown. Artifact. Noun. A relic of any shape or size found in an ancient ruin and generally of unknown or uncertain purpose. The church believes these artifacts have some connection with the Septarians, gifts from Idios, and their recovery is one of the duties that the church fulfills. Artifacts are said to have supernatural powers, but those on display here are all ones that have since lost said powers and are no longer functional. Oh hey, spinning wheel. Medieval loon. Age, Septian calendar 900. A man-powered machine used to spin thread. As the Septian era continued and people became accustomed to peace, cotton and other crops became more widely cultivated and sold. This was also the era in which handicrafts with the intent to obtain money came into practice. Church Testaments, manuscript. Age, Septian calendar 500. A handwritten copy of the scriptures used by the church at the end of the Dark Ages. The ability to print did not exist until in the Middle Ages, leaving no choice but to copy by hand onto pieces of parchment. Church ritual items. Age, Septian calendar 900, approximately. The church has long been a source of art, and this has been true since the dawn of the Septian era. It was around the year 900, however, that the current likeness of Idios is thought to have first been created. Likewise, many of the ritual items used by the church today first assumed their present forms in this time period too. Age 1150 to 1200. The orbital post-revolutionary world. It's only been 50 years since Professor C. Epstein. That's never going to be. That's never going to not be awkward. Invented orbments, and world technology has advanced at lightning speed ever since. Perhaps the most notable representative of these advances is the modern orbital-powered airship. These orbital ships are already used extensively in Libral, but neighboring nations such as Erebonia have also begun to devote themselves to their manufacture as well, and smaller-sized airships are also used. I love world building like that, by the way, so... Okay, so... the entrance should be somewhere near... Ah, here we go. And here we go. Eastern block, huh? Alright. I'll just make a little save file here, and away we go! I missed. And got him.
Enjoy the show.
Got two juicy bones. What the hell? Holy! How did... in one hit! I have no idea what happened there. Kind of confused, in fact. Oh crap, that's not good. Was it gonna one-hit kill Joshua again? Okay, I guess not. Good.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Pound Terror Bomb. Treasure doesn't respawn, you know. Monsters appeared. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, I don't like this one bit.
Okay, we'll use a wind spell on them.
Enjoy the show.
Well, that was good. Gladiator headband, you say? Back for more? Alright, let's see. That sounds like a... let's see, what does it do then? Gladiator headband. Strength up, defense down, CP up.
Take that. Savor the victory. We earned it. They messed with the wrong guy.
Oh crap.
Take that.
Come on. Oh, thank God. Okay.
They messed with the wrong guy.
And that was clearly dumb on my part, but I still think it was worth it. Okay, so that's... Holy crap. Seriously, what is causing that?
Let me show you the true lessons. Take that. Enjoy
Okay,
the
that was
show.
a dumb mistake on my part again. Okay, let's revive Joshua again and do a little healing. Preemptive strike!
Enjoy the show.
monsters appeared. Ow. Ow. Oh wow, she is not doing so hot on the... I do not know what I was thinking there. Well, at least she leveled up. That's something. Found Cestus. You look familiar. Well, Cestus sounds like a weapon name, so let's... Nope. Nope. How about... Ah! Okay, cool. I can live with that. Yay. And Joshua leveled up. Groovy. Okay, let's check out this lower area. Actually, we should,
Let me show you the true lessons. Take that.
Piece of cake.
okay, let's see what's over. Ooh. Monsters! Oh no! How do they keep killing him in one shot? Ha, missed. Oh, that's significantly more devastating, actually.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
He only got 8 experience points from killing all this ones. Found Hawkeye. Okay, well, I think I have an idea of who that goes to. Bingo! There's a note inside. It reads, "Haha, I knew you'd be back." Okay, so that goes there. So I'm going to need to start backtracking a little. Ah, crap.
Take that.
What the hell is causing that? It's like a one-hit kill on everyone. Seriously, what the hell? It's not even like a special attack or anything.
Nighty night, kitty cats.
Alright, let's wake up, fucking Zin then. Damn it.
Take that. Savor the victory. We earned it.
Is that the exit? Yes, it is. Okay, so. Crap.
Take that.
All right, we're good to go.
They messed with the wrong.
Oh no.
Take that. the victory. We earn. Enjoy the show.
Okay, this is it. Oh, Lord Almighty. Okay, let's... Oh, God. Okay, fire appears to be their weakness. Good.
Let's move out.
Exterminated monster in Grancel Bracers East Block. Oh, and that's how you connect. Okay, cool. That's... Huh.
All right, we're good to go.
The chest is so very, very, very empty. Preemptive strike.
All right, we're good to go.
Oh, crap. Okay, that's not good. Oh, man, there's a lot of them, too.
victory. We earned it.
All right, we're good to go. All right, we're good to go.
Today I'm headed to the cathedral for my prayers. I must finish all this cleaning before the morning is through. Okay, we'll go to the north block then and heal at the hotel, and then we will continue on with the story, I guess. Oh wait, I should probably also clear that request as well, come to think of it. Current rank is... Achievement unlocked! Police Patrol! Congratulations on an assignment, well done! If you finish any other posted tasks, please be sure to come back and let us know. Keep on thinking it's going to happen, but never does. It's almost time for the championship match to start. Are you nervous? When you're ready, please proceed to the entrance gate. Who shall I cheer for? Seems that whoever I end up cheering for always loses. So maybe I should cheer for the team I don't want to win. Good old reverse psychology. You haven't failed me yet. I mean, you have. You totally have.
Look at all these people. I got up early specifically to avoid the crowds.
A lot of good that did. These are the final matchups, though, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised by the turnout.
I keep thinking about all the different teams. And I've decided that, in the end, I'm going to cheer for Joshua, my one and only. What? Why are you going to cheer for just one person? Yay, the final round! Who will win and who will lose? I don't even really care. Just yay! Violence is cool.
Welcome everyone to the Grand Arena. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you made all the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? Bring it on. Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Fight well.
Yeah, looks like it's just us in here. This waiting room feels awfully big right now.
Well, it actually is a pretty big room. Team sports events and circuses alike used to be held here. But that was back in a time when gladiators fighting monsters were a man's only source of entertainment.
Interesting. I guess that would explain the size if there were circus animals in here.
I must say, it certainly doesn't measure up to an imperial opera house. But still, that's about the size of an outdoor concert venue. And that's certainly acceptable.
Excuse us for being less gaudy than you imperialists.
I think we may have gotten here a little too early, though. We've still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts.
Really? Waiting around for your match to start really does get kind of boring.
So why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while then?
Works for me. We're gonna go out for a walk, guys.
Sure, just make sure you're here in time for the match. Well, well, what new turn of events is this? I thought for sure that you'd go with them. I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure from the matches, but today they seem a lot more relaxed. Oh, to be that young again, eh? But are they ready for the feelings that well up from within them? Even if they are not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to what comes of it. I really just don't get you.
Something wrong? Are you feeling all right?
I'm okay. I just got the chills all of a sudden. Like someone is talking about us or plotting something.
I think I can guess who that is.
Based Olivier. Oh, hey, the other braces.
Is something wrong, Kurt?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. I guess it's time for the final match. Give it all you've got, okay?
You bet. You don't look so good there, Kurt. Are you okay?
You do seem pale.
Nah, just a little lightheaded, that's all. Though it's kind of odd. I don't feel sick, so why am I lightheaded? I think I'm having a flashback.
Flashback? From what, yesterday?
No, from an accident I had about 3 months ago. Seems I screwed up on a job and messed myself up pretty bad.
What do you mean, seems?
You don't mean amnesia, do you?
I do. It's kind of embarrassing, and perhaps even a bit cliched, but I actually don't remember a thing about it. Or didn't anyway. I still can't even remember what job I was doing that got me hurt in the first place. The doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered no other explanations as to what it could be.
Wow, what a story. But you were still okay to participate in that match, even in that condition?
I told you, physically there isn't a thing wrong with me. In fact, I'm feeling a lot better just talking it over with you. And in time, these flashbacks will start to take shape, and I'll remember what happened. So don't worry about me, okay?
Okay, I guess, if you say so.
You are starting to look a little better than you did a minute ago. Just be careful, though, okay?
Thanks. You guys too. Good luck out there.
We're all here to root for you today. You're representing the Bracer Guild out there, so be sure to make us proud.
Hey, newbies! Your opponents are tough, but you guys should be able to take them, no sweat. Break a leg out there. We'll be cheering for you like you wouldn't believe. Hey, you guys. Listen, just relax and do what you've always done. There's no pressure. I like that blonde boy on the Bracer team. He looks laid back, but he's got such a quick draw.
He's a quick draw.
Hey, Estelle! You did it! The final fight! It's so exciting! Deep breaths, Dorothy. Come now, do it with me.
If you don't relax and keep yourself still and focused, you won't be able to get any good shots.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I take my best pictures when I'm all hyped up like this. They're more natural, you see.
Oh, I guess they would be.
Dorothy, I think you're some kind of savant or something.
Oh, hey, is that Professor? Yeah, it's Professor. Estelle, Joshua!
Professor?
You came to watch us?
But of course, you've always been such a big help to me. I owe you two at least that much.
Thanks, Professor. But how'd you scrape together the mirror for a ticket?
Well, that was a bit of a lucky break on my part, actually. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so I couldn't make it today. And I am here on his steed.
Should have guessed you'd never be able to get in here out of your own pocket.
Ha! Not that I wouldn't try, of course. I'm sure I could find a way if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I am here, and here I am, and I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two.
You bet we will.
Thank you, Professor.
I was so excited for today's events, I couldn't sleep one wink.
I'll be cheering for the Bracers. They're always there to help when people are in need.
Teamwork is the deciding factor that Special Ops have the championship in the bag for sure.
There's a girl on the Bracer team, right? Good for her. Good for her! You're literally talking to her. I wonder who'll win. It's going to be amazing.
Isn't this the wrong room? Pretty sure that our room is on the right-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go out front then.
Oh, Estelle? Joshua, is that you?
Oh, it's the mayor.
Mayor Klaus!
What brings you here?
Wowzers! It's good to see you both again. Sherazard told me that you'd gone traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the time since we last met.
Thank you very much.
Well, I can't speak for myself, really. You certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. It's kind of refreshing to see. Haha, well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet. So, I hear you two made it all the way to the championship in this big martial arts competition. I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch. You came all the way from Relent for that? No. Actually, I got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party at Grancel Castle. I only arrived in Grancel this morning. Came by way of airliner. No way!
I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Denon, right?
Oh, you know of it? I was originally planning to attend a birth ceremony for this married couple in the then journey here, but this lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me that I was invited to this dinner party. One guess as to who that was.
Yeah, it had to be Captain Amalthea.
Sadly, my wife's just not much of the traveling sort. So I didn't have much choice but to come here by myself. Aw, she's not here?
Pardon me, Mayor. There's a chance that we may also be attending that dinner party.
Oh?
Estelle and Joshua explained that the Duke had stated that the winner of the competition would receive a formal invitation to the party.
Ah, I see. Well, that explains it. It hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when Her Majesty is taken ill, but if you two will be there, I might not feel quite so awkward. So that just means you'll have to try that much harder to win. You bet.
We'll try our best to meet your expectations.
I think I'm going to find myself a seat then. Best of luck to the both of you. Wowzers! I'm always on the case. I can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party too. I think Mayor Maybell will be there as well.
It seems likely. There will probably be a lot of influential people in attendance.
Ah well. We just need to focus on winning our match, and then we'll see everyone there.
Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room.
Okay.
Just one more save, and here we go. Are we gonna get like full openings this time just because it's like the final battle? Duke Denon is here. This is fucking bulk. Oh, and
Oh, it looks like the Duke and Colonel Richard are showing up together today.
Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete?
oh, so that's the Royal Army's darling of the public, eh? He's handsome enough and well-groomed. He looks like the capable sort.
Yeah, I guess so.
He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to when I saw him in Bose, at least in terms of character. But what indeed can one do? I suppose that he is worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivier Lenheim.
I doubt he's worried about that.
Looks like it's starting.
We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the final day of the martial arts competition's full contact matches. Oh, we're not going to get to fight the red guy, are we? This arena has been abuzz with preparations and fighting for the better part of a week now, and it all culminates right here, right now. Which team will seize ultimate victory this day? Without further ado, I present the fight card for this, the championship match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvard Republic. Captain is Zin. North Side Red Team from the Royal Army Intelligence Division Special Forces. Captain is Second Lieutenant Lawrence.
All right then, we're up.
Finally.
I trust everyone is ready to put everything into this. For tears or for laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. Ooh, full opening this time. I like that.
Everyone we fought so far has been about as tough as tapioca.
That and half this team is a pair of rookies.
I doubt they'd be able to stand up to us. Don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Great Bracer Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. Good. Now stay focused and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there?
Just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since they lack my dazzling good looks, there's probably a lot of sniping and backbiting in their ranks.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? I'll have you know I'm considered very attractive to women. Second Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy?
Joshua?
That sword technique. No, never mind. Best of luck.
And to you. Hey, don't let their talk get you all depressed. We're about to start.
We now begin the final match of the martial arts competition.
Both teams, go to your starting places. Idios be with you. Ready? Begin! Here we go. Oh, we got a boss fight theme going. Shadow weaving. Oh.
Let me show you the trilogy. Take that.
Nope. Earthguard, huh? Fair enough. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, it's quick. Wait, did he just clone himself? Hold the phone, he just cloned himself. What the fuck? Lawrence Shadow, huh? Damn. Oh, come on. No. All right. That's not good. Oh my god. Stop splitting, dude. Oh god. Oh crap. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Take that.
Okay, crap.
Take that.
Gotcha.
Savor the victory. We earned.
Woo! And Olivier learned Happy Trigger. Yay. KO! Winner is Zin's team.
It can't be. We're the best of the best that the special ops have to offer. How could we lose? But we're beaten.
Yahoo!
We won. We really won.
And I'm exhausted. Now, the winning team will be blessed with a few words from Duke Danan. Representing the team will be Zin Vathek. Please come forward. Yes, sir. Wow, you look even bigger up close. Are all Easterners as huge as you? No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I'm the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. Ha ha ha, I see. I like you, Zin. Allow me to present you with the prize for 100,000 Mira and the invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. Received invitation. Received 100,000 Mira. Idios shine her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens, let's hear a big round of applause for the victors. Haha, an interesting conclusion, I'd say.
Lieutenant Lawrence, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such a rabble. Was all that posturing just for show?
I am indeed shamed. Haha, come now, Amalthea. You needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. What? It would behoove any member of the Intelligence Division not to put all of his strengths on display, and in this instance it works to our benefit that the others win the championship.
I see. His Grace, too, seems taken with the Easterner. He'll serve as an ample distraction.
Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Schwartz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic.
Haha, surely you jest, sir. If you truly wanted the tournament to be more dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julia are no match for your strength, after all.
Haha, I don't think quite that highly of my skill with a sword. I doubt I would be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if he fought as hard as he could either.
Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I'm nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in a soldier's uniform.
I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others, and about the only person I could see being able to fight you on equal terms would be him.
Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be entering Grancel Castle. Shouldn't we be taking some sort of steps to deal with them?
Leave them be. We'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracer Guild to cause us any real trouble. But sir, Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress?
Just over 90%, sir. I am certain I will be able to guide you to our destination within the next few days.
Excellent. A new dawn fast approaches for this kingdom, and even if I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for the glorious morrow. Ha ha ha!
Phew! Now that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Lawrence was so freaking strong.
Yes, I think we got lucky. Even now, it's hard to believe.
I don't like it.
Huh?
It's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us. Most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all those stuffed shirts is sure to chafe in the worst way, in uncomfortable places. But dining, liberal royal dining, the very prospect of such decadence. Look at me, my mouth can barely contain itself. Where's my handkerchief?
It's getting on your... gross!
It's good to see you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Olivier.
Ha ha ha, indeed. Let us be off then. Off to gorge our souls upon the 7 courses of courtly affection. Oh, that's the plan, is it? Well, well, fancy meeting you here.
You son of a bitch! You wander all over the place every damn day and leave me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition?
Oh, come now, my dear Mueller. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such an ill-tempered expression. After all, is it not true that good fortune comes to those who favor those around them with a smile?
I am smiling!
Is it just me, or do you recognize that uniform?
Yeah, it looks like Imperial military to me.
He looks like he could be a tough one to take on in a fight, too. I don't believe we've met. My name is Mueller. I was just recently appointed as the resident military officer at the Erebonian Embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Haha, fret not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does.
Okay, you really need to shut up now.
Right.
Ahem. Now where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian Embassy, I sincerely apologize.
Oh, it's okay. He hasn't really been a bother. Actually, he was a big help to us in the tournament.
Olivier? Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy?
Ha ha ha! Oh, perish the thought. No, no. Rather, I simply never told them.
How is that any different from hiding it? But okay, fine. What's done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me.
Huh? Please, do wait a moment. We've all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party.
Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while.
Are you serious?
When do I ever joke?
Oh, cruel fate. You drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live.
You know, I actually feel kind of bad for him.
Is it really that big of a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this?
I knew I could count on you. Ah, but how lovely a thing is true friendship. Such warmth and affection as opposed to the cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum.
I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is, but try to picture this. A dinner party populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country, and also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they ever found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen?
My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent?
I'm sorry, Olivier, but he does kind of have a point.
Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle.
True. We wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily?
The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You'll just have to grin and bear it, Olivier.
Please, Mueller, hear me out. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything before, when you...
This isn't a debate.
My dinner party! My royal cuisine!
Is this really okay?
I can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts.
Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us.
Oh well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Grancel Castle then.
Oh, poor Olivier. I shall miss thee. Oh, that's it's heartbreaking. That's the worst. Like, he was so close to his goal. Still only issue 8. Well, let's go to the south block first and check out the guild. The weather and water today are absolutely perfect for fishing. After work, I intend to meet my compatriots at the lake. We're sure to catch more than our fair share of fish. Seriously, I love this guy. Okay, let's talk to the guild. Okay. I've already heard. Congratulations on your victory.
Thanks, Elnon.
Kurt tells me it was quite a sight to behold.
It sure was, I guess. I don't think we'd be able to take them in another fight, though.
Not easily, at any rate.
Some say victory is equal parts effort and luck, but it seems that the two of you have discovered some secret third influence. With each passing day, one's skills are further honed. As time passes, you'll grow into that victory and realize you truly did earn it.
You think so? Yay, I really like your pep talks.
Well done in the arena, and good luck tonight at the victory banquet as well.
Thanks, we'll need it.
I'm glad the martial arts competition is finished. We can't let our guards down yet. We're gonna walk down to the Royal Avenue. I don't know why I keep saying that. Oh, are we going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning. Back already? Okay, it's like they're implying that we're going to want to do something here. Oh, yeah, I should really heal, come to think of it. God, look at me. I've been completely destroyed. Okay, let's heal up, and okay, now we should be ready to go. Could you imagine that? Just clearly, there's going to be a story sequence over here. Okay, let's see what's in here. What's in this place? I put up a request with the Bracer Guild to find my missing wife, but they told me not to worry. Said I should wait for her to come home on her own. I wonder if they even bothered writing down my request, or if they basically just dismissed it outright. Okay, well, fair enough. See, now I'm curious. Did that trigger a new, Okay, it did not. Enter Grancel. Well, let's show the gatekeeper our invitations then.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often.
Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to leave. Hey.
Hi there.
We're sorry about the other day.
Oh, it's you two. You still staying in town?
Yeah, we still have some business to take care of.
We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass?
A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace.
What? It's a giant!
See, right here, written invitation. Hand it over, invitation.
Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Oh, okay. You guys were in the martial arts competition.
Right, and I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you?
You got it.
We would greatly appreciate your help.
Makes sense. That maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him?
It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming.
Ah, well, that's a pity. No matter. Please go on in. Now entering, Zin and Company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gate. So I wonder if someone's going... Wow. It's like the Hacken Gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle.
I bet it's more solid, too, since it's the royal castle.
That's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Annenberg Wall. The capital has been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections amongst the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say.
Wow, that's pretty neat.
Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history.
Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Grancel Castle.
Go right on in. You'll be met by a welcoming party inside.
Enjoy your evening.
Wow.
You can say that again. I've never seen anything that compares to this place.
It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here.
Welcome to Grancel Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct?
Oh no.
Captain Amalthea.
This isn't really unexpected, but even so.
That's right, we come at the invitation of the good Duke. And, you are?
Haha, pardon me. I am Captain Canon Amalthea of the Intelligence Division, head of Grancel Castle's defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience.
You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work.
My, but you are the flatterer. But I'm not so young as your Bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has.
Quite some time.
Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not.
We left that case up to the full-fledged Bracers that came to Grancel. We never even heard the follow-up report on it.
I see. That's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her?
Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor.
Oh, absolutely. Now we must show you to your rooms. Sheo, if you would do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Haha, very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell.
Now that is one fine woman.
I hate to say this, Zin, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy.
I think that might just be his favorite type of woman.
Haha, I tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people. Once you peel back a few layers. Jesus Christ, Zin, I love you. Or so to speak.
You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes.
Oh, my honor!
Oh, sorry about that. You're supposed to show us to our room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I am Shea, a maid here at the castle. I'll be at your service this evening, from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know.
Thank you very much.
Will you please show us to the room, then?
Certainly. It's on the second floor. Oh, wow! Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy.
Hush, Estelle. What's that way?
That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. Hasn't seen much use in recent days, though.
I see.
But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon?
Oh, no. It's just that it's the head maid who tends to keep... It's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? This is the room This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go on in. Okay.
Pardon us.
Okay, I like how they didn't know.
Holy Stragas!
I like how they didn't know that Olivier wasn't going to be there, but they still only gave them 3 beds.
I never imagined we'd ever stay in a place like this.
Nice! This will make a good story for later.
I believe there is still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep where the queen resides. There's a small palace of sorts built on the garden terrace. It is a small palace of sorts built on the garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace? That sounds nice. The terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Grancel from during the birthday festivities. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room and also the treasury, I believe.
The Royal Guard Room.
I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all that terrorist stuff.
Yes. The intelligence division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules.
Understood. By the way, what are the others who were invited doing?
They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms.
All right.
So Mayor Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. If you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then.
Estelle and Joshua exchanged a look that went unnoticed by Zin.
Hey Zin, we want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit.
We'll be back in time for the party.
Huh, it must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Me, I'm going to kick back and relax in this oh-so-luxurious room.
We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us we have to talk to the head maid Hilda.
I'd like to say hello to the other invitees, too. You likely know most of them.
Just going to save here because I don't want to go through that all again. Okay, let's see. Oh, shit.
Ah, Joshua, Estelle, you made it!
It's been quite a while.
Dean Collins?
You were invited to the banquet as well?
I just arrived today via airship from Rouen. A little mayoral birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it.
Thank you.
I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins.
Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in Libro. It's only fitting he be given a seat at this banquet.
A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor.
What's the Royal Assembly?
It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of state.
Wow, sounds big. So all of those guys have been invited here tonight too?
No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmor of Rouen was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell.
He is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk is of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me.
Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Denan stands on all of these issues. We needs permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless.
Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right?
Does she live here in the castle?
No,
No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. But I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then. I'd really love to meet her.
I'm sure you'll have a chance.
Oh, look, it's a library. What are those people at the intelligence division up to? Taking important documents without official permission. Gee, it's almost like they're the real bad guys or something. Let's see. Okay, nobody in here yet. What about here? Oh, hey, it's Mayor Maybell and her girlfriend.
Mayor Maybell?
And Lila.
Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So, you were invited here too, Mayor? Hey, wait. You were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have canceled my appointments and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry, I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet with everything else going on. What is Duke Denon thinking? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept.
Do you mean Captain Amalthea?
Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dared not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean
You haven't heard any word from the Hacken Gate?
the General is unavailable is the longest message I've been able to read from them? It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at this banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away.
What do you think about all of this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at the same time putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this?
Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right.
But there might still be some kind of official announcement, don't you think?
Well, whatever may come of this night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return to Bose post-haste.
All these people are going to die, aren't they? Or like be brainwashed or something? Clearly something is going to happen that's going to be really bad. Oh wait, did I just walk into the royal keep on... Huh. Empty room. Still, Joshua!
Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here.
With mayoral class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance.
I must say, I never expected you to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Grancel Castle. Cassius's kids to the bone you are!
It took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way.
So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments?
Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amalthea from the intelligence division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Leyston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found them yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck.
I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way.
We sure aren't, but don't you worry, because we've totally got that covered.
We will get the professor's message to Her Majesty, one way or another.
Nuclear whistles. Okay, let's see. Okay, empty room. Fair enough. And empty room again. Let's see. Oh, hey, is this a... This is the place to talk. Please, come right in. For drinks, we have anything you can think of, be it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. I honestly thought that this was like going to be a shop or something. This is a place to talk. Come right in. Seriously, is that a cash register? Oh. Okay. Whoops. No more exploration for me, I guess.
Oh wow, check that out. This must be the castle's garden terrace.
I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here, and it overlooks the town, too. Must be great for reconnaissance.
As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do.
Okay, let's check out the first floor then. Okay, so clearly not that way.
May I help you?
I'm sorry to be rude, but I'm very busy now preparing for the banquet.
This is just between you and me, but he has enough servants, but he keeps trying to convince Mistress Hilda to hire on more. To no good end either, I'm sure.
He is down to fuck.
I just passed Duke Denon in the hall a moment ago. I hate how he just stares at people menacingly. It's so rude.
I'm not sure if menacingly is the word. He's just staring at them. Menacingly! The head chef is a real pro, specializing in imperial cuisine. Over 1,000 dishes of it, in fact. He's simply amazing. The main course is complete. Once dinner is ready, we'll make sure everyone knows. Until then, your patience is greatly appreciated. Ooh, what's down here? Ooh, it's like a pantry. Oh, that's cool. Damn, and what a pantry it is. The entrance is firmly sealed. Of course. I don't know what... This is a restricted area. Suspicious individuals can and will be arrested on the spot, so watch yourselves. Okay. The rat problem around here is starting to get out of control. I can't stand rats either, so this really sucks for me. Like how it's like this fancy-ass castle and they got rats. With so few people, we can't possibly finish all of this work. All the other officials were sent away on vacation by the Duke and forcibly removed from the castle. This is the administrative room. This is where most of the actual ruling of Liberal takes place. With Her Majesty ill, we're taking orders from the Duke. Vote Duke for... Vote Duke for... There shall be no fighting in the war room. Alright, let's check this area out.
Oh,
This must be the royal keep.
Huh, who are you? Hey, you two.
we're here as guests of the Duke.
Is this where Her Majesty lives?
Of course it is. But for the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now.
Oh, you've got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it would be amazing if she were to even take notice of us.
Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well?
No, it's just, hey, the princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you.
Might I inquire as to what's going on here?
Madam, we didn't know you were back already.
The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maid quarters. And who are our guests?
They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of a bracer social standing would be invited here. Would ever be invited.
A bracer's social standing?
Such discourtesy!
You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle?
No, that's not what I...
Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you have not forgotten that.
Understood.
Wow, she's intense.
I wonder who she is. But, madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons that the colonel laid out.
Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I am terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surroundings are off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? All right.
That's fine. We'll do as you ask. I apologize. We weren't trying to cause any trouble.
Fine then, just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you.
I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. I am the head maid of Grancel Castle, and I oversee all of the housekeeping duties.
We had a feeling.
Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you.
Handed Julia's letter to Hilda.
I know this handwriting. You see?
We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us.
I see. Please, come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now's not a good time, we can try later, but no, it's not an issue. But those special ops men have had the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go.
What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the professor's message to Her Majesty.
No, I'd really rather speak to her face-to-face. There are just too many particulars we don't know that we'd really need to discuss directly. Like what Duke Danan and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why?
Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty?
I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome!
Understood. We'll be back then.
I'll be waiting. Food prep is done, so I think we'll be serving shortly. For now, it's probably best if you wait in your room. The pre-cooking is done, so we will be starting the banquet shortly. Please wait in your room. We will call you when the time comes. We'll be ready for dinner very, very soon. I'm very sorry for the wait.
Okay, well, it's almost 1 a.m. my time, so I think this is as good a point as any to call it quits for the night. So we will just go back to the room, and hopefully that won't trigger an event. And it triggered an event. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know?
Sorry, we got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all of the mayors.
Huh? Well, aren't we well connected?
We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we've met the other mayors in the course of our travels.
Ah, I see. I guess your work as braces has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around for junior braces.
Yeah, you might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Grancel? I guess it's not all that different in other countries, right?
Right. For a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy kept me too busy to get any actual work done, though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty, too, which isn't so bad.
Normally, that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But with all of them concentrated in Grancel, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions.
Ha ha ha, yeah, could be.
I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. I wonder what's going on with Shara back in Roland.
Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Sherazard, would you?
You know her?
She's our mentor, and she's been a close friend for ages.
Oh, okay, makes sense. I met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvar. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age.
Her master?
Yeah, probably Dad.
Please pardon me. The table for the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way?
Sure, I was getting bored with waiting anyhow. Alright, wanna go eat and eat fancy?
Sure, that fight left me starving. Let's go dig in.
Come on, you two. It would be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once.
And I am stuck here.
This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates then? Plenty of knives and forks, though.
That's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with hors d'oeuvres. Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in.
And that's all part of having good table manners? And here comes the anxiety attack. It's really not so bad. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who will be attending. No need to get stressed out. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Please don't encourage her.
On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I'm told that folks from the East usually eat with chopsticks.
You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in the when in liberal, do as the Oh God, that's a word. However, I'm a firm believer in the when in liberal, do as the librarians do policy. I'm not especially skilled with them, but I will use a knife and fork.
My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion.
Ha ha ha, you flatter me.
Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face.
I think he's more being polite than a lech, though. Anyway, His Grace is really late. I wonder what he's up to.
Indeed. So if the seat at the head of the table is for the Duke, then who might that other one be for?
Indeed. Perhaps it is intended for Princess Claudia. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for the long delay. Presenting His Grace the Duke.
Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terrorist situation. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our honorable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding. We're having dinner with him?
I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving.
Ha ha ha! Excellent, excellent. What say you, Mare Maybelle? What do you think of Grancel Castle's master chef? Is his cooking not on par with that found in Pose's Antero's restaurant?
Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meal. I almost want to try hiring him away.
Ha ha ha! You are not the first to say such things. And what of you, Zin? Wasn't it? Is the food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe this sense of refinement and depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberian cuisine, though. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. And you, young bracers, I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before.
It's extremely delicious. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us.
Ha ha ha! Indeed, it is a genuine treat.
Oh God, it's certainly delicious food, and we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation.
Ha ha ha! Very kind of you to say so. I do finally remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before during the Rouen incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion.
Yes, sir. Maybe so. So he'd forgotten all about us until his butler reminded him.
Come, let us put social classes and ranks aside for the evening. Food is abundant and and the wine flows freely, so enjoy it to your heart's content. Your Grace, if we could, I'd like to do as we discussed first. Ah, yes, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use this celebration as the place to make an important announcement.
An announcement?
And what might it be?
I believe I will allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Thank you. As you are no doubt already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. However, she has been recovering and may grace us with a public appearance soon.
Ah, that's excellent news. Could we possibly go and check on her?
Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely that the terrors plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as originally planned.
Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as they have been looking forward to it. But surely that is not all you wish to tell us.
Right. If that were all, you could have just sent along a message.
Haha, Indeed, you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as was previously stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation. Due to her tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Denan.
What?
Is this true? Joshua, this is...
Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance.
I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But this is only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, might I add. Given that, I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties following the festival's successful conclusion. As the heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make.
How terrible! Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss? Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss at what is supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity.
Mayor Maybell, are you saying that you cannot take his grace at his word?
No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean that as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion.
That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty.
Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then?
We'll...
The issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first, to help stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. This was also the decision of His Grace. Well, yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be watchful for any action on the part of the Erebonians. Surely you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living.
He makes it all sound so rational.
Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator. In other words, the royal decree will be given during the birthday celebrations, but you thought it would be best to inform us first so that we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct?
Haha, I'm glad to see that we have an understanding.
If this all comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy. Yes, and we'll have to announce it. Yes, and we'll have to announce it to the citizens.
I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who also has the same right of succession?
Well, no doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. And I must say, I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely. For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a nice marriage prospect. Oh, it is strictly informal. There is already interest from the royal families of another of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year.
Oh my.
I understand. If that happens, then we'll have two major events to celebrate.
I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage.
Excuse me, may I ask a question?
Zen?
I don't mind. Speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't seem like the kind of conversation you'd want outsiders hearing, particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? That is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Bracers to win the tournament, to win the competition, to win the championship. We wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess Liberal's military and Bracers are on just as good of terms as the stories say. That is because we lack the military strength of the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here to the guild then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal for me. I bet that was huge news for you guys, though.
Of course it was. I can't believe things have gone this far already.
Huh?
Never mind. But really, what a shame. The food was so amazing and it practically melted in the mouth. Couldn't tell what that last flavor was, though.
Haha, understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk to work off some of that rich food, Estelle?
Huh? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I could go for a little bit of fresh air.
You just played tourist a little while ago, and now you want to take an after-dinner walk? I sure don't get it. Must be a local thing.
I think you're exaggerating a little bit.
You haven't gone out to take in the sights? There's a lot of historic architecture around here, you know.
If the mood hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over.
You've got to be kidding. You're still hungry?
If you had a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for some liquor and a snack. I might go and hunt up a bar or something in a little bit. Oh, God.
Things have gotten serious. We really have to find a way to get in to see Her Majesty.
First things first, we go talk to the head maid Hilda like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the queen.
Fine by me.
Okay, I just want to check something. Okay.
Oh, it's
you.
What?
Oh, it's you.
Colonel Richard.
Haha, Estelle and Joshua. This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe.
Huh?
The last time we saw one another was right after Mayor Dalmore was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised that you remember us.
I realize that we exchanged few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of checking up on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius.
How do you find that out?
Please understand, I'm not trying to show off the Intelligence Division's capabilities. I'm greatly indebted to him for our time together in the Army. Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay in a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now.
Huh? But pardon me, Colonel, but don't you have a meeting with His Grace?
I don't mind being a bit late. Yes, if we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge inside? I'll mix you up a couple of virgin cocktails.
I'll prepare them, sir.
No, that won't be necessary. I want you to go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed.
Yes, sir. Pardon me, then.
Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please, follow me.
Joshua, what shall we do?
I don't see where we have much choice but to follow him. We'll be a little late, but we can talk to the head maid later.
Oh god, I'm just trapped in, like, sequences now. I met Cassius shortly after I graduated from the military academy. I was assigned to a mobile unit that was under his command. And since that time, I have found myself in his debt again and again, both personally and professionally.
He did? And, what did you think of him at the time?
To put it simply, he was a hero, and a master swordsman to boot. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics. He understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man without peer.
If I didn't know better, I'd say we were talking about two different people.
So you were with our father during the 100 Days War?
Yes, he was my CO. Even now, I can still vividly remember the excitement that filled me as we executed his plan that turned the war's tide. Anytime I get to talking about those days, time just runs away with me. But this much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright had not been part of the Royal Army, Liberal would now be a part of the Erebonian Empire.
No way! That's kind of hard to believe.
Well, as a hero, he had a knack for doing unbelievable things. He left the army immediately after the war, declining even a medal from the Queen. So few know of his achievements, but inside the army, many soldiers still hold him up as the prime example of what a hero should be.
He never said one word about any of this to me.
Well, it's not really the kind of thing you tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize him for that.
Hey, whose side are you on? And besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about all of this or something?
Well, I didn't know that he was Colonel Richard's superior officer. The rest I knew about, vaguely.
Vaguely? You're an accomplice?
Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me any of it. I just figured a lot of it out. He told me he didn't feel it was something worth going out of his way to tell others about.
I just don't get it. When he comes back, he is so in trouble.
Please excuse us. We didn't mean to interrupt.
No. Seeing you like this is actually a bit of a relief. When I found out that your father was intending to leave the military, I desperately tried to stop him. But it seems that by leaving, he did what was best for himself after all. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was all that could help him recover.
Colonel Richard.
Now then, I thank you for taking the time to come here. I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me.
Oh, all right.
Our apologies for making you so late.
Not at all. You both have told me the one thing I wanted most to know, and thus I have no regrets.
Huh?
How's that again?
I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak again soon. Cassius might even be with us then, to share in the stories. Oh, I do not like him. I do not like this at all. We are in danger. I'm in danger.
Okay, who is that man and what has he done with Colonel Richard?
What are you babbling about now?
It's just that it's weird to hear him talking about Dad that way. I wasn't expecting him to be so, well, nice.
True, he doesn't seem all that villainous anyway. Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. For now, we should probably put the issue of Dad aside.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And I hate to say it, but I think he might have been playing nice just so he could get something out of us. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks that fooling a couple of kids is easy as could be.
Don't you think that's going a little too far?
You might be right. Let me be the one who's mistrustful of others. You should follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right.
Huh?
Just make sure you're prepared for everything. But just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I'd say a bracer's job is pretty much that, in fact.
Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind.
Thank you, Estelle.
Thank you? What the heck are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to go back and see Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us.
Yeah, she should be in the maid quarters.
Would you like an after-dinner drink? We can make anything you'd like on or off the menu. Okay, so I think now is officially where I'm going to stop because, goddamn, I just kept on like running into cutscenes, didn't I? Like an idiot. Okay, so this has been Back the Log Off. I've been Professor Icepick. I'll see you next time.